Okay, hold on. Here I come. Here I come. Uh, what am I forgetting? I know that I'm forgetting something. It's 2018. Whatever. We're just gonna run. We're gonna go with it. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, rad. Awesome. Hey, everybody. Wow, it is good to see you all. And welcome to Play by Play, the first Play by Play of 2018. I am Sean Bouchard. This is the show where I play video games and talk about experience design. And I'm super psyched to be here doing that. I hope everybody had a break over the new year, at least a little bit. It's really important to get that to have a chance to sort of recharge your batteries and reset your perspective, I think. And I don't know that I was 100% successful at all of those things, but I definitely took a break. I definitely stepped back from some stuff, and I think that I am doing much better because of it. So good news. I'm really excited for 2018 to start off and to do some exciting work this semester and this year. I have not been partaking of the AGDQ speedruns. I haven't had a chance to tune in, really, and I've been trying to catch up on some other stuff when I do have downtime. But I have really enjoyed on Twitter seeing everybody be really excited about stuff, and hearing about some of the incredible things that are happening, world records and just crazy sorts of things that are, I think, pretty I don't know, heart and wholesome to speedrunning, if that's a phrase. I don't think that's a phrase, but it is tonight. Sweet. Okay. It is Sherlock Holmes time, is the time that it is. And I literally don't remember where we are in this game. I think... Oh no, we're in the middle of a case. That's right. It was this Roman bath case. Okay, sweet. Wow, this is going to be a mess, because this game is a little bit it's important. Well, this is going to be really interesting. On the one hand, as a deductive Sherlock Holmes mystery game, part of the experience, I think, is really reliant on the building of knowledge, and building up a knowledge base from which to draw pertinent information, and retaining all of that, which I probably won't. On the other hand, this is Crimes and Punishments, and the X for this game, the unique selling point, the ownable position for Crimes and Punishments. Sorry, I'm teaching the Polish class again this semester, and I'm super excited about it. The ownable position for this game is that it's possible to get the answer wrong, and that's kind of okay. It's okay in the sense that it doesn't block your progress through the game. So actually, maybe it's fine. I'm gonna discover some stuff and come up with a semi-plausible theory for how this murder happened, and even if I forget something important from last month, we'll still accuse somebody and send them to jail, and that's the important thing in a Sherlock Holmes game. Now, there is a little bit of a flow problem in that, right now, literally, what am I doing? Search the evacuation site. What important discovery was Sir Rodney about to make? Find the missing weapon that was used to kill Sir Rodney Bentclift. I read those backwards because I assumed that they would be backwards, but actually I think they're in order. So I do remember this evacuation site. I think it was this. That's the bath. That's Baker Street. That's police station. I remember, I think at the end of the last... Oh, shit. The end of the last show, I had sort of, like, just discovered this place. What the fuck? Did I say... Am I saying evacuation a bunch? Excavation is what I intend to be saying. Thank you, Jetlag. Okay, so I think that I had discovered this excavation site. I started searching it, but then I ran out of time. So we're going to go back there. Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. I don't understand what this symbol is. That seems really weird. That is the tasks symbol. Okay, so I have a task that I have to do in order to get more deductive ammunition. Right. All right, I'm going to keep a careful eye on the part of this game.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
That tells me when I'm supposed to go into Eagle Eye mode. Which I gotta admit, I find it kind of really annoying the way that is being handled, and let's talk about that later, because I wanna keep sort of sitting with it, but I feel like it's a little bit like halfway into one thing and halfway into another, and it doesn't quite do it doesn't do either one of them properly, in terms of, you know, the experience that's trying to engender, exploration and discovery and reasoning, and that kind of thing. Okay, I can't find anything in here other than that, which is green, which means I've already looked at it. It's a new year. It's a new day. I'm going to be exhaustive about my goddamn searching. Interesting numbers. And I'm using the right-hand rule, kind of, more or less. Alright, so this is a temple. Area 5. There's literally nothing over here. Can I walk up there? Sweet. Yes, I can. You guys notice how and when this game sort of switches from third person to first person? This is like a really common solution to a really difficult camera problem in 3D, where, you know, you want the space to feel real, and so you want the camera to behave as though it is interacting with a real space. So it can't go through walls and can't see through walls. This is working pretty well. I really like how they basically just drop the model out. So from a control standpoint, it doesn't change at all. Ooh, here's something new.
Construction hooks.
Can I take one?
Construction hooks. Construction hooks. Construction
Wait,
hooks.
how do I... I don't remember this being a part of the UI or a mechanic. My expectation is that when I click on an object, Sherlock Holmes examines it, then the little question mark will turn green. And that's not happening now. And in fact, I don't think it said object of interest the first time that I came up to it, but maybe it did. So is there something else that I can do here to like interact with that? Or am I going to need to find something out and then come back here? So I've been over here. I've looked at that statue. I can't look at these statues. I can look at Minerva. I probably made a Shades of Nancy Drew joke last time, because that's where my head is again. It's a cute little bridge. That's a dangerous looking river. This is a precarious looking perch. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at this. I didn't realize. I thought it was loading. Schematic for like a siege engine, and then a map of the dig site. Sort of. Is this supposed to be useful? I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay. What is this? Arturus Domum. Wait, what? I'm still in London, right? Like, or in England? And we're at a dig site, an excavation site for Roman ruins. But this structure is not ancient Roman. This is a modern structure built by the excavators, right? So why is it labeled in Latin? Just to be
This
annoying?
is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
I have seen the schematic.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Okay, so I've got hooks, or I know where to find them. So I could arm a gastrofet if I needed to. I don't know why I would need to. Okay, I came from over there. I haven't really looked at this middle bit. I wonder what is happening over here. Okay, no, I'm going to look in the corner first, because it's a corner. There's a shovel in there, but I can't access it. There's nothing over there. There's some boxes. There's nothing interactable over here. Okay, and then that path goes over there, and this path goes over here. And there's a path that goes down. Let's try going down. I don't think I went down here. I think this is all new. Not that there's a lot down here, but at the end there must be, right? Like at this seems like, oh, fuck yes. Look at things.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
It was covered with mud recently. Interesting. Oh, look at this like mobile interface mechanic here. Oh god, somebody had to program this minigame. Which was actually probably fun. I just don't know that the game is.
I
good?
can see now.
I can see now.
Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
I mean, I have visited this place, right? This is the Frigidarium at the Roman Baths where the murder took place. Which I've been in there. There just wasn't much to see. It was all closed off. Right? I think I got into it somehow. Been down here? No. What's there? Nothing. Is that human remains? Wait, we're not going to comment on the human remains? Like, one way or another, that seems like it's a huge discovery. But maybe Sherlock Holmes can tell at a glance that it is non-modern, and so he just doesn't care. That's possible. That actually does strike me as possible. I don't know why whoever uncovered it didn't care. It seems like the sort of thing that they would care about. Okay, and here are those gastrophemes or something. And I have looked at these archaeological tools. I didn't know that hooks were used to load them. Oh, look at this rope.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Okay, so ropes and hooks were used, and both of them are interactable objects. So obviously, at some point in the future, I am going to be firing some gastrophemes. Gastropubs? Okay, there's nothing down here. I gotta be exhaustive. Oh, that is nice that somebody put a little path in here. 'Cause that could have easily been blockaded up. And then I would have had to walk all the way around again. It would have been super annoying. Nice level design choice. Okay, Watson.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Well, all right, let's go to the bath. Okay.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the Frigidarium. You can visit it now.
I see.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mr. Phillips.
Like I tried to get in maybe and I got partway in, or maybe I'm remembering something else. But now I can get in. Now, in true adventure game fashion, I did something unrelated, and that provided me access to a new area. I mean, I definitely came in here. I have distinct memories of this. Maybe I just didn't get very far. And all these things are green. So I'm not crazy. Oh, the hall caved in. I see. I tried to go further and it was bad. Okay. I forgot. I mean, mentally, I am just constantly making comparisons to Nancy Drew. You know, types of events and mechanics that I associate, especially with Nancy Drew games, like that little scrubbing minigame, like the action sequence of the tunnel caving in. Like, those are things that, even with... There's a spider. Oh, no, there's a drawn spider. Without any prior experience with this Sherlock Holmes franchise, which is an extensive franchise on its own. Well, I mean, it's not Nancy Drew, but... like, it is... I don't know. It's interesting. It's got a little bit of a different feel, and sometimes it feels like it's straying into things that Nancy Drew does really well, and those maybe aren't the strong points of this game.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
Please don't spring a trap that just kills me. Seems like after I pushed that became a distinct possibility in my mind. Can I just push all of them? Oh, no. No, no, no. There's going to be a pattern. Okay. No, not... Oh, I see. Alright, so don't... Oh, shit. Look at this. Cage Tiger, 100% right. I agree. And Nancy Drew, these, mini games are mostly games or puzzles. And in this game, they're mostly just sort of activities. They don't feel as puzzly or as game-like. I think that's very true. Alright, so this little symbol is clearly meaningful in some way. What happened to my pen? There it is. Draw it. And that's like a little Y coming off the end, huh? Alright, let's go look at another one. Oh shit. That one doesn't... Can I undo it? I can. Okay, but it is presented differently, and it doesn't have a drawing on it the way that the Trident one did. Scorpion. Should probably not just push all of these. There's nothing here, right? Okay, I don't know what that little symbol means. I sort of thought that it would become more apparent as I found more of them, but there aren't more of them. I mean, I guess I could try to push all of them in. I feel like there's probably some kind of a pattern that I need to figure out. Oh god, it's going to be written down at the dig site somewhere, isn't it? Okay, alright, here's another thing. This was the Trident. This is the Cyclops. And it is like a... these are weird symbols. I don't know how accurate I need to be. Probably not that much. Okay. Hand cam. I'm not that well produced, guys. Okay, and then this one really looks like a key. I need to figure out how to set up donation incentives, I guess, is the answer to that. Okay, so is there anything else for me to do here? I can look at these statues. A lot of which are falling down. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so let me just make sure that all of the things are depressed. Here's a jug. Just in case it's a push all of them down. Catechus I got. There's nothing there. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. I don't see anything else in here that is useful. I feel like maybe I've given in to the idea that there's a clue back at the dig site that I wasn't looking for, because why would I be? But before I traipse all the way back there, I guess let me at least look at these things. So that's some dude. And that's some lady. And that's the same dude again, I think. Doesn't seem meaningful. And here we just have like replicas of statues, which is weird. Which is ultimately weird. No, I mean, it's actually... Well, it is kind of an interesting note that, like, in any other game, I literally never would have noticed that. I only noticed it because this is a Sherlock Holmes game. And I have been instructed explicitly and through prior experience that I need to be, like, super fucking nosy, because Sherlock Holmes is not going to point me in the direction of clues. I have to, like, examine every goddamn square inch of these spaces in order to find, you know, what I am supposed to find. Just look in here. So, and then this is also presenting something that is interesting, which I'm guessing is not going to turn out to be the case. I'm guessing that, like, I will find somewhere somehow like an examinable object that will point me towards the solution, but it is entirely possible that there could be something non-interactable in the environment, like a poster that's just on a wall that can't be interacted with, that contains information that will tell me how to interact with those little sigils. And so I kind of need to be... It forces me to examine spaces in a way that is slightly different than the way I have been examining them. So, like, are these paintings meaningful? No, they're all exactly the same. So, not meaningful. Dude, you scared the hell out of me just standing there? Like, seriously? Say something when somebody walks into the room. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay, I'm gonna look in the two little huts. And then I'm also gonna look at the those, like, that sketch that was not of a trebuchet that I could get to somehow. Okay, none of this seems useful. I'm going to note, just because this is interesting, that I feel like when I started playing this game, I would frequently switch into the two Eagle Vision modes, just to, like, scan around. But I had an experience where I missed a key piece of information where the symbol alerting me that I was supposed to be in Eagle Vision mode popped up and I didn't see it. And now that has happened and I've sort of like been forced to confront that UI, I have no desire to like actually explore with it. I am paying much more attention, or at least I'm trying to pay more attention to when that symbol might be popping up, but if I don't see that symbol, I'm just not gonna go into Eagle Vision. Like, it doesn't seem valuable, which feels like a shame to me. That feels like a loss in terms of player experience. Nothing here is remotely useful. Okay, great. There's all of this nonsense. I mean, you know where I'm gonna find it, right? I just gotta check all these places. Okay, I don't see anything useful any of these places. So we're gonna go where it actually is. No, wait. Wait, how do I get there? Oh, yeah, this is right. Okay.
Frigidarium. These are the city's Roman baths. What might be hidden there?
No, dude, I need more than that. Tell me something. Is there something in this picture? None of the sigils on the pillars are visible. Fuck, I thought this was where it was going to be. Okay, alright. Well, we're not out of options. Okay, our next option is to just go talk to everybody.
What should we do next, Holmes?
You're useless. You're of no use to me.
Mr. Holmes?
Uh-huh, okay.
These baths are becoming sinister.
You're only saying that because of the murders. Is there literally nobody to talk to? There's nobody in here. Do I have to figure this out based on those symbols? Those symbols mean nothing to me. They all have like a little Y prong. Oh, one of them has two little Y prongs. Okay. One is a triangle, one is a square, and one is a circle. That's like all I got. I got nothing. This is pretty meaningless to me. I mean, like, I'm trying to mentally assemble these three shapes into one thing, and it doesn't really make any sense. Sherlock, what? Oh, I can go to Scotland Yard. Okay, that's another place I can talk to people. Okay, Watson, you're useless. You all aren't real people.
Mr.
You're not
Holmes?
gonna have anything to say.
Mr. Holmes?
You bizarrely have the same voice as the other guy. Just gonna... Pitkins and... Gara... What is this?
An ordinary pencil.
Okay, well... At some point I may need to remember who any of those people are. Can't go in there. That's the morgue. Oh, this is the place I can go, but I can't.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. Okay, guys, more additional interviews just because...
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
I don't remember where I got
Please
info
escort
on
this
the cult of
suspect
Mithras.
for
Maybe it was from one
interrogation.
of the other suspects?
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand.
Interesting.
I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one. And yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Okay,
Did
tell
you
me
expect
more.
to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had hoped... it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Interesting.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
What? 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 That was I feel like maybe you should rethink
Do you
that.
have something else?
I'm not sure that was super reasonable. Okay, it is suggested to me that I should examine my notebook. Before Jesus. Before someone is dead, it's a blessing. After, it's a curse. I see. So, like, okay. So, thank you, Coco. It's subjectively a curse. It only becomes a curse once something bad happens. Okay. All right. Or they only claim that it's a curse after tragedy is beset. Okay. Today, I almost found it, and this date will go down in history. He was killed by a knife. Okay. Okay, alright. Press conference. Okay, fine. Whatever. No. Right, there's a whole plot around whether the owner of the baths is like, come on, dudes. And then they're all like, oh, no, we got something. But then they never had anything. Clever stone and rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to the Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. Okay. Melting valuables in the fire. That might be related to what was going on in the bath. Grades of initiation, ritualistic meals. Born from a rock and slaughtering a bull with a knife. Okay. Myth of the golden knife. Okay. Got it. Okay. So none of this actually really helps me. Because what I need is to somehow figure out what to do in the Frigidarium. What important discovery was Sir Rodney about to make? Sir Rodney Bentcliffe has left leads that point towards the Frigidarium at the Roman Baths. Okay, so I guess I need to explore that further. So let's go look. Let's look at the Frigidarium. Nope, that's the wrong way. So okay, the like one of the UX, the core UX ideas in this game is that once you investigate something, the little icon for the magnifying glass turns green to let you know that you have already looked at it. But it's not a universal. It's has been proven to be not universal. For example, doors, once you go through them, do not like turn green. They remain white because you can continue to interact with them meaningfully. Like, interacting meaningfully is a little bit of a... That's kind of a loose idea, but... so I'm looking at these buttons. Some of them are green, some of them are white. The green ones can be pushed in and out, but that's it. And the game strongly suggests to me in multiple ways that they're meant to be pushed in. They're meant to be depressed. The white ones are white because I can either push them in or out. Like, the game is very suggestive that there are two possible valid states for them. And it doesn't privilege either one. You have to click on the white symbol. Oh, on the little painted symbol? God damn it. Oh, you fucking... God. Alright. Okay. I should know that. I feel like I should probably know that. But this is definitely driving home for me. One of the fundamental interactive rules of this game is that if I see something, I need to make sure that I click on it. Which is a little bit of a shame, because you just heard me get all excited about the prospect that, like, there might be something hidden in the world that isn't an explicitly interactive item that was meaningful. And this is reinforcing for me that that's not the case. That is anything that is not...
clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
If something is not part of the explicit structure, like the interactive structure of the game, then it's just dressing. Like, it's not gonna be even meaningful, which is too bad. Like, I want to be more engaged with the world, I guess. I want to be less just hunting for the places where I'm supposed to find, like, the hunting for the clues, like typical adventure game pixel hunting, and more like a walking simulator, like a environmental narrative, having there be elements of the world that are that I just need to explore and take in and find. Anyway. What the heck? What the heck is even happening here? What?
The signs are pointing to this bust.
They are? Really? There's a, like, this is open to the sky, guys, just FYI. Like... Why am I rotating things? Okay. This is... I guess, like, cultish secret chambers are pretty weird. I guess that's why I'm getting a, like, this is pretty weird vibe.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery.
I'm not sure why we think this is the last place he visited. No, I'm interested in the salt. Show me the salt.
Very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be making some ice.
A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street.
Should examine it at Baker Street.
A sack of crude salt.
Okay. Salt and ice buckets. I also find it to be sort of a shame that this just turns into a, like, can you click everything? Like, it doesn't really reward thinking about those things. And so it reduces any incentive to do it. It rewards just kind of blindly clicking, because that's actually oftentimes faster way to get through the material. And you know, there's little incremental feedback as you go. Okay, so Garrow, two deals with Garrow. Either he's tortured by his obsession with the Mithras curse, he has been driven insane, a condition worsened by the medication he's taking, or he's melancholic. He's a victim of over-medication, hence hallucinations and unpredictable behavior. His state has been worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. I'm gonna go with that one. We'll see. I don't know. Oh yeah, wait. More of this stuff. Yes, I am going to break in just a second. Okay, nothing. Interesting. A little bit creepy. Watson, are you coming with me? Are you just gonna stand back there? Like, if somebody murders me, then go for help.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
Sherlock, your art history is more proficient than I would have expected.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
7 grades of Mithras initiation. Sweet, good to know. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yep. pillars made out of skulls and bones. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. All right, let's take a break right here. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, and we'll continue.